Hello, John. I'm back again. Hope I found you well. Faith. Faith is after being baptized and making your first Holy Communion, confirmation. And then when you make a confirmation, you're confirmed as a soldier of Christ, is the title. And I think it applies to boys and girls. And so you're on the right road. And one of the main things is to practice your Catholic faith, the faith, which is the great gift in the Catholic Church, to practice it. And that means going to Mass every Sunday, going to confession regularly, as often as you can, once a week if you can, but certainly once a month, as often as you can. It's not held as much as it used to be years ago, when 3 or 4 priests would be hearing confessions on a Saturday and churches were packed. Now there's not enough vocations, and oftentimes confession is not available only by request. And that's not the way to have confession. Confession should be at a set time on Saturdays and maybe after every Holy Mass. But faith is the basis. And you when you have faith and you do all these and say your prayers, you get grace. And you get the grace to be able to withstand each day whatever comes your way when you're walking or whatever problems you encounter. And always hand it over to God and deal with it as best you can, because you do encounter problems and difficulties in all walks of life. You encounter them in your home sometimes, and you encounter them in your work, and you encounter them in various places. And sometimes then employment or companies close down, and so then you've got problems there to deal with. But you've got to keep the faith no matter what happens. And one of the main things to develop that, of course, is by prayer and within. Say your morning prayers and your evening prayers and little aspirations during the day, and say the Holy Rosary during the day and the Chaplet of Mercy, and try and do the Stations of the Cross. You're nourishing their soul, you're getting the Holy Spirit that way, and you're attending Mass. Once you're doing those things, you're on the right track. And within, the more you do a little meditating during the day, wherever you can do it in many places for a couple of minutes. Just little aspiration like, Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I trust in you. Or, Jesus, meek and humble of heart, make my heart like unto thine. That type of thing. And you do it you can do it different times. If you're retired, but you can do it more often. You can do it a couple of times during the day for 10 or 15 minutes. And it's definitely good. But as your faith is developing, you're going to be tempted by the evil one. And sometimes trying to plant thoughts in your head is not conducive. But once you're saying your prayers, you can deal with it. And you can ask the Blessed Mother to deal with that at St. Michael the Archangel. Because and then you have a cross in your house, as I have behind here and up here and in every room in the house, and holy water. These are all great gifts that you can have, and make sure you have it. So you're protected and have your home blessed by a priest. That's another great thing. It protects everybody, and have your holy water and your holy water fonts, especially wherever door you go out. Mostly I have 2, one in the front door, but don't go out that way. Often I go out the back door and have a holy water font there, so I can bless myself when I'm going, if I'm going anywhere. And I have in my pocket, I have holy water as well, and a cross in my pocket, and that type of thing, a small cross. So this is what then, believe within and search. and you will grow in great goodness, and you will have joy in your life that you wouldn't experience with anything else. By all means, provide for your welfare, but don't seek that to the expense of anything else. Some people do, and they seek power, and they seek financial gain. Wrong way to go through life. It doesn't bring any happiness. It often brings misery if you have too much of it. You have to have security. You have to have protection. The rest of it, So be content with what you have, and if you've got your health. I'm a good age, and thank God I still have my health, but it ain't as fit as it was, like. But I have to do certain chores because I'm on my Todd Sweeney on my own. I have the goods of a half an acre out there. I have to sort of look after that as best I can. I have a friend visit me now, and he's a great worker, Eamon. My good friend Eamon Condon. He's out there getting up weeds. That I have a patio there, but you don't plant these things. Must be birds, because they come up, and sometimes flowers come up, and weeds. So you're on the go the whole time, and then we've a flower thing over in what I call the sun house too. And honest to goodness, it's small, but to talk about chokers, and there's roses there, they cut a whole lot of them there and filled a barrel full of stuff yesterday. And cut the grass yesterday morning with the mower, the bit that I don't do with my ride-on mower. It's hard going. So we're talking about faith, and I digress. But of course, work is good as well. You can't be slothful. But I certainly can't be. I have to do a lot of things. Keep the place ship shape and Bristol fashion, as they say. So faith is the great gift. You can do all things with faith. And Jesus is the man, the great gift that we have in the Catholic faith. I said, we went with my friend into Kells there. Let's do a bit of business. And on the way back, I do the usual. I hopped into the church there in Ballinlough and did the Stations of the Cross. And lit a couple of candles for them that's gone before. So these are the things that you do automatic. Yeah. So have a good day now. And do what I'm after suggesting. Do you know how? Do you good? Powerful good. Bye now.